She has been an evaluator in National Children's Science Congress for many years. Having 18 years experience in teaching and research in University Department of Education, she has authored 5 books, 25 publications in reputed journals, and 64 paper presentations. Welcome, Jyotsna ma'am. As learners, we are constantly engaged in the pursuit of knowledge, exploring new ideas and challenging existing paradigms. Our minds are a canvas upon which countless of thoughts, both routine and profound, continuously emerge and evolve. It is this dynamic landscape of thoughts that serve as the foundation for research and inquiry we undertake. The theme for today's presentation, The Thoughts We Have, encapsulates the essence of our collective intellectual journey. Each thought, no matter how fleeting, carries with it potential to spark innovation, foster understanding, and drive progress. Today, we have gathered to celebrate the culmination of the efforts to share insights and discoveries and to engage in meaningful dialogue with peers and mentors. The research that will be presented here will reflect not only the breadth of your intellectual curiosity, but also the depth of your commitment to advancing knowledge and understanding in respective fields. In the spirit of collaboration and mutual learning, let's embrace the diversity of perspectives that will be presented here today. Let us approach each presentation with an open mind. I conclude with the words of Albert Einstein. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. May we continue to question, to wonder, and to seek our new thoughts that inspire and enrich our lives. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now I would like Dr. Kalyani Valat to take over the session. Ma'am, if you...
Thank you very much. I am greatly honored to be here with all of you. I'm sure I'm looking at people who are former vice chancellors, former big department heads, maybe presidents, so many brilliant people of the future. Thank you for inviting you to meet them. Today, you are all engaging in and talking about research. I want to remind you that this world, functions as it is today. Everything happened because of this one thing, research. Research, as we know it today, came into being with the coming of science in the 18th century. Today, it is the 21st century, 250 years ago, with, as you know, with Isaac Newton and a lot of other scientists, modern science came into being in the West. What is modern science? Modern science is looking at the world around us. Modern science began to look at the animals, the plants, the physical phenomena around us, began to understand why they are like that, developed formulae regarding those phenomena. And modern science is the result of curiosity. And that is also what research is. Research is asking questions, finding information, putting that information in some order, organizing it, and then analyzing it, reaching some conclusions from it. I'm sure that is what you have done in your presentations. Everything around us is a result of this phenomenon called research, and education is rooted in research. Everything that we learn is a result of research. Today, our concept of education has undergone a lot of changes. I'm sure all the other speakers and experts here will also tell you about it. Education has become out and out research-based. From our very small classes itself, we start doing research. We ask questioning, we ask finding information, we start putting things in order, all the basics of research we do. But please understand one thing, research is not a simple, easy thing. As soon as you ask a question, as soon as you find out some information, you cannot be a researcher, because research itself involves a lot of learning. It will take years of effort, years of reading to become real researchers. We are all beginners here. You are all beginners. I am also a beginner. Everybody is beginning again and again and again, learning. There is no end to it. We will never reach the ultimate end of research ever. There can only be questioning, inquiry, curiosity, more and more and more learning. We should never have the wrong notion that we have reached the end, we have reached the conclusion. Right? So another thing I want to remind you is research is about creativity. It is about creative solutions. Research should be rooted in the problems of the society. Our society has a lot of good things and a lot of, challenges and problems also. Forever, people have been trying to solve problems. People have been trying to make it a better place for us to live in. We are here in front of these laptops and computers, using our mobile phones. We have lots of gadgets and lots of new things coming up every day. Why? Because people who went before us, they have done research, they have made things better for us. So even as science progresses, even as we come to know new things, do not forget history. History is what made society better. And now we have got science, and we have a responsibility to the society. We have a responsibility to the future people to make this a better place for them. Research should be useful. Research should be rooted in the society, in our life. And research should make our knowledge better, our life better, our society better. So research is about, let me say, refining existing knowledge. Research is about finding out new knowledge. It is about opening up new doors. When you do research, when you find out new things, you're opening new doors. What is a door? A door is not something through which one person goes. A door is something through which many people go, this way, that way. A lot of interaction should happen through the door, right? Like that, a research is a door that is opening, through which even you will not be able to imagine. So much will happen. So many new things will happen. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? Anybody here? If you have heard, you should put up your hands. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? No? I will tell you. Somewhere, sometime, a little butterfly will flutter its wings. Because the butterfly flutters its wings, some pollen will fall, some new pollination will happen, and that pollination will give rise to a forest. It will give rise to rain. It will give rise to wind. It will give rise to new life. Like that, some years later, because that butterfly fluttered its wings, so many new big things can happen, good and bad, big and small. Butterfly effect means little things that happen in one place at one time will give rise to big changes across the world, maybe. So even though we are all small people, some of you are small in age, all of us are small in many different ways. Nobody is big. Everybody is small and big, isn't it? So we are all small people in many ways, because we are all learning, we're all growing. And what will happen when we flutter our wings, even if it does not immediately has any effect, eventually at some point or the other, it might lead to big changes. So we should all keep fluttering our wings. I am a teacher of English literature. I use metaphors and stories. I hope you understood what I meant. We should all flutter our wings. We should all do the little things that we can within our area, within our, circle of life, so that eventually it will lead to big things. And also one more thing I want to remind you, when we do research, it is not one thing that we are doing. Research is many things. The research, we first start asking a question, then we do some preliminary research, then we understand things better, and then we go deep into it. It is both breadth and depth. Both. If you just ask a question, do something, don't think it's over. There will be more and more and more questions that you can ask. There will be more and more depth to it. Even though you think this is all, I have done everything, nobody can do anything more. That is not true. We can go deeper and deeper and deeper into everything. Everything will have a lot of depth, and also everything can be connected to other things, and that also will give rise to new meanings. Right? So you go deep, and also you go broadly connecting, understanding things in the context of other things. Like that. That is called research. So we have preliminary research, we have advanced research. Research happens in layers. Ultimately, we understand one thing. Research means understanding a subject or an area thoroughly. You have to understand things properly, right? That is what is meant by education. That is when education will lead to something new, something better, something useful. We have to understand things properly by asking questions, by opening up new avenues, by going like this within that area. Then we understand things properly. That is only one part of research. What is the second part of research? Communicating what you have understood. Research is not only about understanding, it is about communication. It is about writing. The paper that you will present, the writing that you will do. Sometimes we publish papers also. All that is about communication, language, getting your ideas in proper shape. So we should hone our writing skills also. Good language skills are very important. And we live in a world of technology. You're all very good at technology, more than me, more than any of the people from my generation. You're all very good at technology. But technology is growing so fast. You should be able to judiciously, correctly use the AI tools. When you use AI tools, there should be not only technology in it, there is also ethics in it. Ethics means what is right and wrong. You should never misuse it. Because at a beginning stage, at a young age, if you start misusing AI or technology or our resources, sometimes it will lead to the end of your career. It is very dangerous, right? So we should use AI and such things correctly. We should not copy other people's ideas. Whenever we use other people's ideas, we should acknowledge it. These are all very, very important things that I'm sure you already know and you are already doing. So research-based learning, that is also what I do with my students who are students of English literature. My students are all adults. They have got their MA. They are 25, 30 years old. But they are also doing research-based learning. You are also doing research-based learning. You know why? Because you can never stop doing research-based learning. Research-based learning is lifelong. It is continuous. It is active learning. You know, in the past, before all this, we used to sit in the classrooms like this, or teacher would teach, and we would feel very sleepy because we did not ask as many questions. We were not active. But today, everything is different. Today, it is the age of active learning. You have to ask questions. You have to do things. That is why this conference is there, isn't it? Otherwise, why would there be a conference? You will only sit and listen to somebody speaking. So it is not like that. For the first time in my life, I'm taking part in a conference where I'm asked to speak for 10 minutes. Usually we speak longer. But today, we have to speak crisply. We have to speak less. We have to do more. Instead of blah, 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 blah speaking, we have to do things and we have to consolidate, conclude, and then present only the basic important things. Like that, we do research, right? So I wish you all the best. I did some research because of this conference on young people who have done great things. Google search karo, please. There are so many people. I'm not telling you about them, but I feel so proud. So many 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds who are running companies, who have become millionaires, not only because of money, because they made money, because they did something for the society. Oh my God, there are so many people like that. One Suborno is there, who is a professor, a 10-year-old. Did you know that? Ryan Hickman is there. He started a recycling company and he has done 1 million cans and bottles recycling. Wow. Pragnananda is there, who is a chess genius, and he has done great things, globally relevant things. Geetanjali Rao is there, who has made a device that will detect lead in drinking water. Oh my God, I just took a printout because I want to read more about them. I want to do research on these child prodigies and wonderful children who have done great things. So it's not about being an adult or child. If you're a child, that's wonderful. If you're an adult, that's also wonderful. But we have to do things properly. We have to learn things properly. We have to organize our knowledge. We have to present it. And this conference is a wonderful beginning for that. I'm sure it's not even a beginning. You have already done a lot of it, I'm sure. I am so glad that I'm part of this. I'm so glad to have met you. I'll be sitting here listening to all of you proudly, happily. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much for inviting me here. And I hope everything goes well today for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for this captivating and enlightening keynote. Your expertise and eloquence have truly enriched our symposium. Being your student, I know the magic your words have, and you never do blah, blah, blah. It's all an ocean of knowledge as far as I have witnessed your classes. And now we transition to the paper presentation segment. Our speakers will share their research on a diverse array of thought-provoking topics, shedding light on the intricacies of the human mind and experience. Each participant will be given 5 minutes to give their presentation and answer any related questions. You will hear a bell if your 5 minutes have elapsed. If anybody would like to pose a question to the presenters, kindly use the raised hand reaction on Zoom. So the first presenter that we have today is Jainil Modi. He's from 8th standard from Vinay Mandir. His topic is the internet's impact on thoughts. So over to you, Jainil, if you can hear me. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. My name is Anil Modi, and my research topic is about internet's impacts on thoughts. Where we see in 21st century that internet is gone very high level. We all know about the internet. The internet is at mobile, TV, and many knows. My research is compound 3 days. I learned about internet and is impact on our thoughts. Internet's like a key that we use in proper minds. We got very recharged, but when we use in bad things, we got very down in our reaching forms. We did not encourage our mind before because internet is the very difficult key to use. Is we use in great things, we reach it very young, and bad we reach very down. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, Jainil. Any questions for Jainil? Please let me know. All right. Let's proceed to the second presenter. It's Aiza Shahu. She's from IJ Mehta Vinay Mandir, Gujarati medium. Her research paper title is The Thoughts We Have During the Highest and Lowest Points in Life. Aiza, are you ready? Yeah, I'll start your PPT.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is
Aiza, you can continue. You're on mute. Hello?
yeah. Hello, better every day. My name is Aiza Shahu. I study in 6th A in Vidya Mandir. So My research topic is thoughts we have during the highest and lowest points in our life. Thoughts, thoughts are very special. Each thought is a too special. Good thoughts give us good mood, and bad thoughts give us bad idea and bad mood. Also, good thoughts is good thoughts is like giving some ideas, giving some help, etc. And when we are in the highest points in our life, we think we are the smartest, we are most intelligent, we are popular. Or in the lowest points in our life, we think that we are alone in our struggles, right? So I this research I had to complete 2 or 3 days, and I found at the highest point of our life we proud ourselves, we believe ourselves to be best, receiving congratulation around us. We experience very special feeling. We benefiting everyone. However, during the lowest points in our life, we seek peace with no one around us. I find problem solving paths. I work hard for the next next ne- next level, for never do the mistake, because that mistake came with problems to lowest points. I expect my real position in my life. I hope someone stands with me. I tell you, accept your real position and move towards to success. In this subject, I interviewed my mother, Mosman Ben, my father, Irfan Ali, my grandmother or neighbor, Amina Ben, and my aunt, Hadisa. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Aiza. And now we have Darsh Mehta from IJ Mehta Vinay Mandir, Standard 8, Gujarati medium. His topic is diseases and thoughts.
Hi friends, Hi friends, I am Darsh Mehta from Palanpur. I am very excited to share my research on disease and thoughts. Disease are like disease are like monsters, and and cancer is one of them. Disease disease breaks person physically, mentally, and economically too. But But in my opinion, if a person have powerful mindset and strong belief in God, it is not strong to defeat any disease. I have a personal experience that my grandfather was suffering in cancer in in 216, but with his powerful mindset he could defeat the he could defeat cancer. I i i i, I see that my grandfather battled with cancer, and grandfather's battle and win the battle. At last, I would like to say, think positive, do positive, and gain positive. Thank you to listen me.
Okay. Thank you very much, Darsh. The next participant is Shlok Joshi from Sri BK Bansali. He's from Standard 7, and his topic is how being in a natural environment affects our thoughts. Over to you, Shlok.
Hello, good afternoon. better every day. I am very happy to be a part of this fantastic competition. I am a nature lover named Shlok Joshi. I study in 7th standard and I am 12 years old. My project, my research is about how nature affects our thoughts. Nature gives us a broad perspective, happiness, and clarity of thoughts. Uh, I I would like to say that whenever I go in nature, I just get more knowledge that how nature works, like the trees growing, plants being fertilized. I I like the nature so much. I I would like to say that it helps me think more. It gives me a broader perspective. That means I can think more and good things about the nature. I have interviewed many people. Some of my interviewees are my father, Dr. Piyush Joshi, and DFO and a nature conservator, Kaushik Dave, and my classmate, Diljan Mir. My findings of the research are that everyone has said that being in nature helps them think more clear. They discussed it with me that they get positive thoughts and forget all the negative thoughts while being in nature. The footnotes are that whenever anyone goes in the nature, they just get happy, do not get sad. This way, the nature promotes our thoughts and it gives us happiness and a broader perspective. Thank you for hearing me out.
Thank you, Shlok. Now we have Tathya Chaudhary from Standard 6. He's from Sri I.J. Mehta Gujarati Medium School. His topic is happy versus sad thoughts. Over to you, Tathya.
Better every day. My name is Tathya Vinod Kumar Chaudhary. I study in 6th in Vinay Mandir. My research paper title is Happy versus Sad Thoughts. Growth Through this research, I learned that humans can tell when they are having good ideas and when they are having bad ones. People have different ideas according to their age. For example, young children feel good when they get something of their choice. Young children feel bad when they feel they are not getting something. Older children can can tell when good ideas come to them and when they come to bad ideas. Because get good ideas when they get a good degree. Becomes get bad thoughts when they are left for a few marks for a good degree and admission in a good college. Young people can tell when they have good ideas and when they have bad uh, ideas. When they get a good job and get good salary, they get good ideas. Young people have bad thoughts when they are working, but the salary from their job does not support them, so they have bad thoughts. Old age people can know when they good ideas and when they have bad ideas. Old age people get good thoughts when their boss gives them his first salary. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tathya. Our next participant is Shaurya Joshi. He is in 8th standard and he studies in Srimati M.M. Mehta English Medium School. His topic is exploring the tapestry / rainbows of dreams and thoughts. Over to you, Shaurya.
Hello everyone, I am Shori Joshi and I am very curious
to explain you about my project, research paper, which is named as Tapestry, Exploring the Tapestry of Dreams and Thoughts. This report explains us the relation between the dreams and thoughts, investigating our subconscious and conscious mind. It means the relation between the thoughts and the dreams we have. This report shows the relation between them. Ma'am, PPT. Using psychological views, personal stories, and philosophical ideas, the report sheds light on how dreams and thoughts influence our feelings and behaviors. In essence, it encourages readers to embark on a journey of self discovery, delivering into the intricate and captivating world of dreams and thoughts. My findings are I approach my friends and ask them what they have at a single time. I approached my friends and even elders to get an idea of their dreams, and by gathering the information, I have compiled this document with those experiences related to rainbows that form in their subconscious mind. I have compiled this document by the experiences they have experienced and even by my experience. My findings are about the rainbows of dreams and thoughts that serve a mixed and important role in human experience, contributing significantly to our psychological, emotional, and social wellness. Understanding the usefulness and functions of this mental tapestry means rainbows provides valuable insights into the complexities of human consciousness. I would like to end my speech with some of the writers who wrote in direction of this tapestry of dreams. First of all, Man and His Symbols by Carl Jung, The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud, and Why We Sleep, Unlocking the Power of Dreams and Sleep by Matthew Walker. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you very much. The next participant is Yash Modi from Srimati M.M. Mehta, grade 7. His topic is the thoughts
नहीं
that
आता
surround us. Over to you, Yash.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Good evening. My name is Yash Modi. I am from standard 7th I. I am 13 years old and today I am going to share my views on the research topic, the thoughts that surround us. There are variety of thoughts we are surrounded by. There are certain types of thoughts we are surrounded by. The thoughts that give us pleasure, happiness, whereas there are certain types of negative thoughts which are just uh, un, uh, unwanted and just waste our precious time. When the certain types of positive, negative, the thoughts of becoming successful in life, good thoughts that give us pleasure and make us feel happy come to us my come to our mind and always surround us when we are sleeping or playing in our leisure time. For this, I interviewed my parents, teachers, guides, and some of my classmates and friends. I discovered and I found that there are they have same kind of thoughts that I have. They have amazing thoughts similar to me. When they are alone, they think about so many unnecessary things as just I do. They think that what will happen in the future, and we also think about our past, our present, and also some thoughts of our uh, future came to our mind whenever we are free. I also interviewed my parents and came to know that they have thoughts regarding their child, that what will happen if their child will not study and play all the day. Then I interviewed many experienced elders, my grandparents, and thus I found that they have thoughts about nature, kindness, and peace, especially after when after retirement. After their retirement, they think about beauty of nature and peaceful thoughts, and not angry thoughts and greedy thoughts like us. They also reminisce the thoughts of beauty. I'm concluding. I I would like to conclude by adding that it is not necessary to have a variety of thought, but it is mandatory to to have positive thoughts and positivity within ourselves. Thank you and have a nice day.
I'm sorry. Thank you, Yash. Next, we have Shloka Patel from Srimati M.M. Mehta, Standard 6. Her topic is Ideas of Helping Others.
Yes, yes. Hello, my name is Shloka Bipin Kumar Patel from 6th time. Today I am going to represent my thought of ideas of helping others. This whole research reflects on my best experience of helping others, which brings me immense happiness. I contemplate about animals, birds, adventures, and encouraging methods. These questions spark different ideas about helping others. I am thrilled to share my favorite thoughts with you, especially about helping others. At 11 years old, I love contemplating various ways to lend a hand and other favorite topics. I bring immense happiness to me, my teachers, my family, and my friends. I often ponder about helping others and encouraging them when I am relaxed and free, typically around 3:30 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. I want to interview with my mom, Arti Patel, my English teacher, Miss Jalpa, my best English teacher, interview with my best friend, Suhasi Prajapati. She is my best friend and also a classmate. Thank you.
Thank you, Shloka.
Welcome.
Ne- Next, we have Rudra Lalwani from Srimati M.M. Mehta. He's from Standard 8 and his topic is Nature Thoughts. Over to you, Rudra.
Ma'am, may I share my screen?
Surely, surely.
Ma'am, can I get your permission to share my screen?
In a minute. It's already given, beta. Aren't you able to share?
Yes, ma'am, I am able to.
Okay, great.
Hello everyone, my name is Rudra Lalwani. I study in Standard 8. My research topic is nature thoughts and impact on our mind and related to our thoughts. So let us understand.
Yes, please
Let us
go on.
understand first what are nature thoughts. Natural thoughts depend on person to person, what he thinks about nature and what he likes to do when he is beyond the nature. In my findings, most of the people think or view nature as a landscape or address it as composition of trees, flowers, animals, forests, etc. But according to my perception, nature is not only landscape, it is much more to research. It is something beneath human also. Human also come or are considered as a part of nature. Some imaginary scenes that are created now in your mind should be like this. And some creativity and ideas when we are beyond the nature are nature gives us inspiration to create or build something with its resources. The nature comes to my mind about how to create such tools or axes that were created by the primitive humans. So the nature gives us inspiration and knowledge to build something with new with creative ideas or thoughts. Nature has many effects on human mind. The calming effects of nature can lead to good thoughts and good thinking ability. The absence of urban noise and the presence of natural sounds contribute to a mental state of relaxation. If you spend your time more time in nature, your mind will be relaxed and it would lead to lesser health problems. Spending time outdoors even for half an hour promotes better sleep and fosters pleasant thoughts and dreams. Ability of humans to feel the nature. Humans have special abilities to feel the nature. When you are beyond the nature and feel or touch the flowing water, you you get calming effect through the nature. The winds flowing calmly will give a mental state of calm peace to your mind and body. Also, some persons do not have the abilities to feel the nature like Helen Keller, but they prepare their body and set an habit to feel the nature. And I would end my speech through references and books. I have uh, referred to the Nature Fix written by Florence Williams. One more book is there, Your Brain on Nature, written by Eva M. Selhub and Ellen C. Logan. So above were some findings about humans, what they think when they are beyond the nature. Thank you and better every day.
Thank you very much, Rudra. But there's one thing I would like to request you to do. We weren't able to see all the slides of your presentation, so if you could just show us all of them, because it's a
Okay,
beautiful
ma'am.
presentation and we weren't able to see all the slides.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Very quickly, if you could just.
Yes, ma'am.
Is everyone able to see it? Hello?
Yes.
Great. Okay. All right. So thank you,
Thank you,
Rudra.
ma'am. Thank you,
Welcome.
ma'am.
The next participant is Dhruv Sutaria. He's in grade 7 in Srimati M.M. Mehta School. His topic is My Interlude with Music. Over to you, Dhruv.
My name is Dhruv Suresh from class 7. Discuss the topic
I'm sorry, Dhruv, we are
of
not able to hear you clearly. Hello? Dhruv, we are not able to hear you clearly.
hello, ma'am. Can you hear me, please?
No, the audio is not very clear. Your network isn't stable, I guess.
Okay, ma'am. Oh,
Yes, please continue.
okay. Good morning. My name is Dhruv Suresh from class 7. Discuss the
I'm
topic
sorry, Dhruv, we
of
are still not.
how
Hello?
music or thoughts.
Hello? We are still not able to hear you clearly, Dhruv. Would you please join from another device if you don't mind? Or you can try rejoining.
Okay, ma'am. I'll try rejoining once.
Okay,
If not work, I'll rather join with another device.
it's all right. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have the next participant. We have Riva Chaudhary from Srimati MM Mehta. She's in grade 8 and her topic is the power of our minds. Ready, Riva?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Better every day, everyone. I am Riva Chaudhary from Class 8I. I am looking forward to sharing my idea about the power that our minds usually hold. Normally, we pay little attention to our thoughts. They emerge, pass through our minds, and are never to be seen again. Thoughts are also immaterial, which is why we often forget that they are even there. As a result, we underestimate the powerful impact thoughts can have on our lives. However, the human mind holds a great potency. It holds one of the strongest powers accessible to us. Unfortunately, its powers are largely ignored, which is why many of its abilities have become dormant. Still, the power of the mind is one of the greatest powers you can tap into. Some say that the brain is one of the most powerful things one could ever possess. The mind can create and it can destroy, and it should never be put to waste. No one knows the boundaries or the restrictions that the brain holds because no one has been able to use the brain to its full capacity. What you think is what you manifest. It is important to monitor your thoughts carefully. Buddha has taught what you think you become. My point is exactly that when you change your thinking process, everything in your world changes. You'll start to see people and objects differently. Thoughts are powerful. Just think, all thoughts create things. Imagine what we could do if we use our thoughts in the right way. The power of thoughts is a creative power. You can train and strengthen this power. You can use it to make changes in your life and also to influence other people's mind. For example, if you plant seeds, water them, and give them fertilizers, they will grow into healthy and strong plants. In the same manner, we also develop if we are filled with positive thoughts. The power of your minds can either act as a medicine or a poison depending on the information that they carry. Your thoughts are like a contract with the surrounding reality and the entire universe. They have the ability to make an impact on the material structure, including your body. Therefore, to heal your body, you must first heal your mind. The greatest number of diseases in a person's lifetime is caused by the power of emotions. These emotions are activated as well as influenced by our thoughts. Understanding how to repair our bodies through the power of our thoughts is a fascinating and a transformative journey. Emotions are the primary culprits behind almost all diseases in the world. Interestingly, emotions also possess the potential to completely heal diseases. Countless cases have shown individuals with illness experiencing remarkable recoveries just by transforming the way of their thinking and their perspective towards it. After this research of mine, I found that everything begins as an idea in our mind and can be brought to reality only through our actions. When our thoughts and our actions are in a harmony, we make our ideas possible. Our thoughts influence us both negatively and positively. People are successful or unsuccessful, rich or poor, mainly based on the differences in their thinking. Positive thoughts bring rich rewards, while negative thoughts only bring pain and suffering. By changing your thinking and beliefs, you can overcome the limits of your mind. Your mind is the key to your success and progress. It is where our ideas develop. Our thoughts make us who we are or who we want to be. Mind power is one of the strongest powers you can ever possess. This power consists of your thoughts. The thoughts that pass through your minds are responsible for everything that happens in your life.
Sir, chat check.
Your thoughts influence your behavior and your attitude and control your actions and reactions. We can think positive thoughts, realistic thoughts, and even negative thoughts. Some thoughts are forgotten while others stay rooted. These thoughts form memories. These thoughts are the ones that essentially define us. You can also train and strengthen this power. We can use this to make changes in our lives. The power of our minds is a part of the creative power of the universe. This means that our thoughts are working together with it. We become a manifestation of the universal mind. When we repeat the same thought over and over again, it helps us to make our thoughts become true. So that would be it for my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Riva. Dhruv, are you able to join now?
Uh, Hello, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, you're audible clearly.
Okay. Could you please start with my presentation now? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dhruv Tankama Sutaria from Class 7I. I'm 12 years old and I just had a random thought in my mind that what if I start music? In today, I will discuss the topic of how music affects our thoughts and emotions drastically. I will also discuss how music has affected my life. I will dive deep into the topic of the zing feeling, as I call it. This phenomenon is attributed to the release of hormones in the stratum part of the brain, which which holds a significant place in the emotional decision takings of our nervous system. Next slide, please, ma'am. Music is not only limited to our artificial means and around us. We can find music all around us, even in the nature, like in a babbling brook, or a tiny sunbird chirping in your backyard. M- How music reduces stress? Music reduces Music reduces cortisol levels and promotes relaxation. Did you know that at many places, music is also used as a remedy? Music is prescribed to people with multiple disorders and even to people with depression. Now, I will talk about myself and give you a preview that how music has affected my life. Music has affected my personality drastically. Before starting music, like almost about a few years back, about 2 years, I was a really introverted child. I would never go out and to play with my friends. I would usually just read books in my room. Me and even the people surrounding me, like my friends and even my teacher, Mr. Manu Desai, has experienced a change in my personality. I interviewed about two people. Uh, First, alumnus Mr. Nigam Rathod and my music teacher Mr. Dharmesh Prajapati. One thing that actually struck my mind, said by Mr. Nigam Rathod, was that when you play music, you enter a trance and forget everything. You you enter a trance and forget everything. You go into a space of your own mind and get relaxed, and your mind actually tells you that it feels better. Other than that, he also said that, like God, music is like food. It is the food of your soul. It is the food of your soul. Like you need food to survive, uh, your soul needs music to survive. Other than that, I'd also like to discuss the topic that how music can affect your thoughts, your emotions. Did you know that listening to a jazzy tune or a upbeat tune can make you feel really energized and ready to go? Or listening to a really gloomy, slow, and a low pitch tune makes you feel sleep. That's why many places lullabies are used to to uh, to relax babies during medical procedures. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Dhruv. That was very insightful. Next, we have Vyom Korot from Srimati M.M. Mehta, grade 6. His topic is how music makes us intelligent. Over to you. Yeah.
My name is Yonkar. My research paper is
You're not audible, Vyom. Would you please come close to the mic?
My name is Yom Korab. My research paper is How Music Makes Us Intelligent. Introduction. This research explores the effects of music on intelligence. Music offers a multisensory workout of for the brain, and enhancing memory, attention, and potential, improving reading ability. This exploration focus focuses on the power of music and its emotion impact. Findings. Playing music at children in encouraging is listening and learning skill, transferring these skills to the classroom, tapping rhythms and correcting right music with piano keys, develop attention and auditory ability. Music lessons contribute to increase memory skills with many musical performing complex pieces from memory. Historical genius like Galileo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Albert Einstein had an interest in music as do modern engineers. Sorry, modern genius like Elon Musk. Music engages multiple senses, defining fine and gross motor skills. This is a clear connection between learning music and increased intelligence. My research indicates that listening to music and playing instruments provide a comprehensive brain workout, including feeling of joy. I thank you, my principal ma'am and teachers, for giving me opportunity. Special thanks to Jalpa ma'am for her kind support. And I also would like thanks my father, Dr. K.M. Korat, for her helping me in this presentation. Thank you. Better every day.
Thank you, Vyom. That was beautiful. Okay, so next we have Nipunj Tripathi from Srimati M.M. Mehta, grade 6. His topic is What do we feel when we are around nature? Over to you, Nipunj. Hello, Nipunj, are you able to hear us?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, I am Nipun Tripathi. I study in 6th I in Vidya Mandir School, and my research paper title is What Do We Feel When We Are in Nature? I am excited to share my research on nature. I am a 10-year-old boy who cherishes the precious gift of nature. Spending time amidst nature improves our mood and reduces stress and anger. Observing the feelings in nature, I noticed a decrease in stress and depression and an increase in pleasant emotion. Nature not only enhances emotional well-being but also contributes to physical health, boosting the immune system and improving memory. This fact is also proven scientifically. A Japanese woman spent 6 hours in park and surprisingly she increased number of his hormones. Forest provides calmness and creativity. Nature's include bay, mountains, seas, lakes, and more. Spending time in nature makes us physically and mentally strong. Nature positively impacts students, making them more attentive, less stressed, and self-disciplined. Known as our mother, Nature takes care of world and living organisms are depend on it for survival. Natural resources like oil, coal, and gold are gifts from nature. Nature is a steadfast friend to humanity. My research underscores the vital importance of nature in our lives. Thank you and better every day.
Thank you, Nipunj. Now we have Arya Patel from Srimati M.M. Mehta, grade 8. Her topic is teenage insecurities. Over to you, Arya.
Good afternoon, ma'am, and everyone. My name is Arya Patel from class 8th Thai, and my research paper title is Teenage Insecurities. My entire research is all about the insecurities that every teen went through or will be. Had you ever thought that why we get the feeling of insecurities in teenage? Teenage period of life is all about the hormonal changes in teen's body. It doesn't matter that which kind of insecurities you are facing through because each and every teen faces different issues. Having the age of teenage is all about experiences, lots of different challenges. I'm eager to express that feeling which gets to every single human being in his teens. The period of teenage is also known as adolescence. During adolescence, it is important to note that these challenges can have significant impact on emotional and physical changes of teenagers. Maybe in teenage, not every teens can express themselves to their parents. Teens should be taken care emotionally and supported by their parents during this age. After this research, I found that many of the children, due to having emotional changes in their body, they start having relationship. They are having relationship because they have feeling of insecurity and parents majorly avoid them. And at the stage when they can't even share with their parents, they have it so. After all, we just blame teens that they have taken wrong decision, but instead of scolding them, parents should ask them maturely. Nowadays, we always have the most depression and anxiety at teenagers. The depression and anxiety are all about future and higher education. This leads their mental health worse. Society tortures them by their looks, behavior, intelligence, and the way of their speaking and thinking. The only who makes teens depressed is our society and parents to fulfill their expectations. At present time, teens are living in very high expectation due to social media hype. Where comparison was happening between hundreds of teens currently, it extended to thousands due to social media. So many teens are having life with cosmetic advance in technology have created new challenges in teenagers such as digital addiction and social isolation. This leads teens more into anxiety and depression and they feel unable to cope the pressure. Teenagers face lots of different issues and challenges in today's world. Some of the most common and terrifying issues are bullying, alcohol and drug use, sexual activity like this. There are many other trouble teens faces through. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too, Arya. That was wonderful. Now, today's last presenter is Adya Agrawal from Srimati M.M. Mehta, grade 6. Her topic is The World Full of Imaginations. Over to you, Adya.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, Better every day. A very good afternoon to each one. And I- Honorable Chief Persons, Dr. Kalyani Wallach ma'am and Ms. Gopika Kothari ma'am, pillars of my strength, my teachers and my fellow friends. I hope to find you all well. Myself, Adya Agrawal from Standard 6th. I am heading the research over the world full of imaginations. I love pondering over fantasies from flying to turning thoughts into reality. Moving forward, the journey full of imaginations. Imagination means the ability to create mental pictures or new ideas. Imagination provides a break from the real world. It is the first step towards innovations. There, would be no big advanced science and technology if great people like Mr. Thomas Alva Edison, Mr. Albert Einstein, and many more did not imagine stuff and worked on making them a reality. Imagination, a unique superpower, allows us to float into the oceans of revolution, deep into the sea, far in the universe. This research get a tremendous change in my mood, making me more curious and joyful than before. Some references books are on the screen. Uh, Ma'am, I would like to say, uh, okay, the book of Imagination by Kritika B. Uh, Imagination, The Science of Your Mind's Greatest Power by Daniel Galbert. Okay. Lastly, your patience reflects your character. Gratitude for listening me patiently. Thank you and have a nice day.
You too, Adya. That was wonderful. Now, as the day draws to a close, we express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this conference. Now, please join us as we announce the recipients of the Best Paper Awards presented by our respected judge and Assistant Director of Teachers Training Colleges, Dr. Josna Amin.
Helpa ma'am, I would be taking some time. Give me
Okay,
just
ma'am.
5 minutes.
That's all right. Okay. Gopika, ma'am, are you with us? Okay, fine. Until then, we'll do one thing. Now that we have come almost to the end of the conference, if anybody would like to share their feedback, you're on. Is there anybody who would like to say something here? May I begin? Yeah? I'm not going to begin unless somebody says yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the thing is, now I have heard all your thoughts, and I'm just wondering that when we were kids, were we able to think this much? Okay. Now, the thing is, you people have presented your research with a PPT. We could see that you were not very comfortable with your PPTs, but we were very confident when you were talking about your thoughts. Now, this was the main point behind STARS. You know, it's Students' Thoughts and Research Symposium. So, what you did was absolutely brilliant, and I can't imagine myself doing this at your age. I mean, when I was a kid, I wasn't this, absorbed in my thoughts. But you people have really surprised me, and that was a pleasant surprise. Now, if anybody else would like to go on, would you like to share something about your experience? Anybody from the students, Alka ma'am, Divya ma'am, anyone?
I want to.
Okay, welcome Divya ma'am.
I'm also very happy and surprised to see this because when you told me about this conference, I was thinking that what kind of conference will be there. But I'm really happy to see the students of Gujarati medium and English medium. Both are very confident. So at this stage, this confidence is really nice. Happy to join this, and really this kind of seminars, I think this conference should be arranged, and should be actually we have to aware our other students also that this is really good. So very nice, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya ma'am. I would also like to draw your attention to our HR, Mr. Shailesh Limbachia. He's been kind enough to join us. Sir, if you could just say a hi, if you're hearing us. Hello. He seems to be tied up. Okay, we aren't that fortunate today. All right. Josna ma'am, are we ready? Hello?
1 minute now.
Sure. Okay, so students, how was your experience? Was it difficult? Was it easy?
Jalpa
What do you
ma'am,
think? Yes?
may I
Surely,
share?
ma'am. Surely. You'd be honored.
Firstly, I would like to congratulate you for giving this opportunity to all our students. And children, you all have done wonderfully well. In fact, I know that when I had to present this research paper, when Jyotsna madam told me in the national seminar that, why don't you also write? I was so scared, ki how will I do the research? How will I present the paper? And seeing you all at this age, doing research and presenting the paper, I am really, really very, very proud. So thank you so much for, giving me this opportunity to be present in this paper presentation, virtual paper presentation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, students, what about you?
Ma'am, I would like to share.
Surely, Adya. Please go on.
Yes, ma'am. It was a wonderful experience, and we learned so many things from this. Really, I am thankful to you that you supported me to do this, and I am very thankful to
Very
Jalpa
sweet
ma'am.
of you, Adya. Thank you very much. Okay, so over to the judge, Dr. Amin.
Thank you so much, Jalpa, for inviting me to this event, because these are the future innovators I'm seeing in front of me. And we all have been instrumental to this, so I'm very happy. This was a wonderful idea of having this Students' Thoughts and Research Symposium, because if we would have been given these kind of opportunities in our age, maybe any of us maybe from maybe sitting at ISRO or at some very good place. So I would like to say one small story before I give this results out. That is on power of thoughts. So there are few psychologists who wanted to study and conduct research that what is the impact of thoughts and thoughts on human body and human mind. So this research paper has been published in one journal of parapsychology, and they decided to conduct this research, and then who will become sample to this research. Because if there are some negative thoughts and we conduct a research and if works, so they decided there was one person who was given imprisonment and declared death by till hang by the prisoner. So the psychologist has decided to conduct study on that person. So he said that, okay, before 5 days of his death, he is being given to, in custody is being given to the psychologist. So then the psychologist has done one thing, that after 5 days, you will be given death by bite of a cobra. And then he just go away. Then whenever he used to come to give him water or food or anything, he used to tell him the same thing, that you do you remember that you are going to die with this. On the 5th of some day, 5th a.m. in the morning, when he is to be given this when the people have come there to pick him out of the this custody, then what they have seen, that the his eyes are folded, blindfolded, and he's been taken away. And they have noticed there was only a pin. It's been pricked in his leg, I mean, on toes. So what they have observed is that they have observed all the physiological sign of a cobra bite, and immediately that person died. Now, this is to all of us, that what we think, we become. So we think of positive things, positive thoughts, we have positive thoughts, we become positive. If we develop negative thoughts, we develop the negativity. So thank you so much for selecting again a wonderful topic. I congratulate Ms. Jalpa. Now coming to the research papers. Now I must congratulate you. At this age, you all have given your best in order to conduct the research. Now, few things that when we conduct the research, we acknowledge. So few of you have acknowledged that I have taken this information from this source. This is a wonderful sign, and you all should follow this whenever you are referring to anything. Otherwise, in a larger scale, we may caught in plagiarism. So that is very good thing. Few of you have compared that I have thought this, I interviewed 4 people and then I got this idea. So that is also good thing. Then one more caution point is that when you interviewed 4 people, you may not be knowing at this age, you should not tell their name when we are presenting in the public. So this is a lesson for you that when you conduct research in future, that is a research ethics, that we do not disclose the name of the people we have interviewed, but you are in a on initial stage, so it's fine. About the thoughts, National Science Foundation has said that 80% of our thoughts are negative and 90% of our thoughts are repetitive. So the original thoughts are only 50% or around 15 to 20%. And you all belong to those original thought people that I believe. Now starting giving the declaring the results. So first of all, I would like to congratulate and I request all of you give a big round of applause for all of you because you all have presented well. At this age, I see my B.Ed students, M.Ed students are also unable to present like you. So the third prize is, there is a tie, Jalpa ma'am. I did not ask you before giving 2 persons the same this thing, but I think it is allowed to me. Dhruv Sutaria and Shaurya Joshi. Sorry, Shlok Joshi. Dhruv Sutaria and Shlok Joshi. Then second is Rudra Lalwani. Children, let us have a round of clap for those who are winning. And the first, any guesses for the first? So it is Shaurya Joshi. So others are also congratulated. You are also, I congratulate all of you. I congratulate Ms. Jalpa Sharma and the team. Rather, I would like to congratulate the teachers who have guided them. So, and please continue this trend of organizing such type of event. This increases their confidence level and innovativeness also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your astute judgment. In closing, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to each and every one of you for your participation and engagement throughout this event. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Kopika Kothari, our honorable chief guest, for her closing remarks, followed by a word of appreciation from Ms. Alka Soni, principal of Vinay Mandir School managed by Vidya Mandir Trust, Palanpur. Over to you, Gopika ma'am. Okay, I think she'll join us later. We'll have to wait for her words. But until then, Alka ma'am, if you'd be kind enough to extend the vote of thanks.
A very good evening to all of you. I'm happy to be here and offer my vote of thanks on behalf of Priyashi Viral Kothari Institute of English, Vidya Mandir Trust. I would especially like to thank our chief guests, Dr. Kalyani Valath ma'am and Ms. Gopika Kothari, for accepting our invitation and joining us. Your presence has boosted our energy. And ma'am, really, your thoughts on research have inspired all of us and also motivated our students. I would like to thank our beloved Ms. Jalpa ma'am, who is always eagerly working for the betterment of our students. Thanks, ma'am, for giving such programs to our students. I would also like to thank our paper presenters, our small little researchers, very little minds and big ideas, I would say. The work we are doing in years and months, they, I think, did it in very few days. So giving such papers giving their thoughts is really a big thing and a good, I think, a salute to such efforts. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Josna ma'am, for giving a fair judgment and appreciating all our participants. Again, I would like to thank all of us, all of the present participants, the parents, and all the viewers. Thanks. Better every day.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to tell you that Gopika ma'am is on the train as we speak, but she has extended her congratulations to everyone present here. And she also regrets not being able to communicate directly with you all. And thank you very much for being here. It was very insightful, especially for me. And thank you, Alka ma'am, for such beautiful words. I would like to extend my sincerest gratitude to one and all for gracing the event. Thank you very much. That will be all. Have a wonderful evening.